A bit uneven at times, and you had some fluidity. From what you like about what your team did tonight?
Win the game. It's a long season. There will be nights like tonight, and it's easy for us to, get down on the guys and, question certain things. But the reality is, you go out there to win, and they did that, and we'll just keep working to get better.
Coach, roughly 20 games in, a good sample, near 500. As a team, are they where you envision them to be, or have they exceeded expectations?
That's a great question. My expectations are probably a little bit irrational because of my experiences. So I don't place limits or ceilings on any particular situation. I think there are games that we could have won that we left on the table. So, whether or not we're okay with where we are, sure, I think we're taking steps in the right direction, but we still have to be greedy and hungry and have a sense of urgency about what we're doing, so that every game, every quarter means something to us. And I think we're getting there, but it's still going to take some time.
Yeah, Coach, Kristaps is another double-double. What do you see in this game as we're looking at it? What do you see?
It's a hard thing to do, but I see he's just fully present. Even though he's making mistakes, like all players make, he's completely wrapped up in the game that particular night. What happened the last game is not in his mind. Who we play the next day doesn't seem to be in his mind. He's just playing the game that's in front of him at that time, and that's a difficult thing to do for players because there's so many variables and distractions. But for a young guy, he seems to just be fully present and engaged, and I think that helps a lot to be able to sustain performance.
Following up on Kristaps, how has he compared to your expectations of him coming into the season?
Yeah, no, that word again. There's no way to know exactly how the season will start, for Chris. We obviously felt very strong about drafting him at number 4. We liked a lot of things about him. We thought he would be a great selection. So far, it seems like, although it wasn't approved at first, it seems to have turned a little bit. But there were no expectations of he's only capable of doing this and he's exceeding that. I think it's a blank canvas, and he can be as great as he wants to be. But that's the message I give to every player in that locker room. So, I think he's striving to be the best he can be right now. He's doing a pretty good job of it.
Coach, Carmelo said, I think it was last week, that when he's done, it would sort of become Kristaps' team. But he's only 31.